Ah, Mr. Tollbooth. I mean, Bill Gates. Nolan Bowerley, nod to you. Kudos for the simulation wink, the nod there from the simulation, giving us that. And he's just a brilliant mind. You are a beautiful, beautiful mind. Bill Gates stands for Tollbooth. If you didn't get that reference, and he's at it again. The toll booth is at it again. You must pass go, and he will collect $200. That's the only way around this game board. And he's at it again. And yeah, you heard it here first from CNN. Tackling cow burps and farts. Beautiful. The picture of health here, Mr. Tollbooth himself. And this is fascinating. So let's read this for a second. It turns out burps can be big business. Billionaire Bill Gates announced an investment in Australian startup Ruminate, which is developing a seaweed-based feed to reduce methane emissions cows produce through their burps and to a lesser extent farts. Methane is a potent greenhouse gas, which is shorter lived in the atmosphere, and blah, blah, blah. Nearly 1/3 of global methane emissions comes from livestock, and most of that from beef and dairy cows. So you can see already here the people that are for nature, want to save nature, are literally against nature at the same time. The science and math behind this is just incredible. They want to change and alter nature. They're trying to blot out the sun with pixie dust. They are trying to change cows' diets that have been here for tens of thousands of years. I don't know, hundreds of thousands of years. You tell me. Someone put in the comments how long. And we're gonna change them because we're smarter. We're building our own Tower of Babel. Or oops, sorry. I mean, I can't say that. That's a religious epithet, so I guess I can't say that. But the fact that, imagine being that person. Imagine being Bill Gates, or imagine being that person. To be honest, I don't. To be fair, I don't think Tollbooth here cares a lick about methane gas or the atmosphere, because he knows this is a complete ruse. But he wants behind the ESG movement, right? He wants behind what's trendy. He wants behind making more almighty dollars, almighty cash, fiat currency. He wants power. He wants control. He's a little dude who just was picked on as a kid or something and wasn't good at sports, and he's still pissed off about it. Like, again, let's be honest, guys. Let's literally be honest and get down to the root cause of what's actually going on here. No person this intelligent, or really even half intelligent, or just with a little bit of common sense, thinks that, methane gas from cow farts and burps. Imagine being that person that literally thinks that that's a problem. Just take a second to think about that. Just take a second. However, again, this is a show where we question everything, we ask why, and we dig deep into this. But we have solutions too. The beautiful thing about being solution-oriented is it gives you hope for humanity. And while Bill Gates, Mr. Tollbooth, has very little hope for humanity and who actually wants to decrease humanity, go see the TED Talk on YouTube where he talks about decreasing and killing off many of you. He talks about this with deep hatred for the human beings, right? And he can't tell us how many times he's been to a certain children's island, 36 times or 18 times or whatever it was, but he doesn't know why. He doesn't know why he went. He doesn't really know how many times he went, and that's fine. And that's all good. So Mr. Tollbooth is going to, just lie to your face and do all kinds of dastardly things. And, I mean, this is just comical. We have solutions, though. Bitcoin mining, of course. Bitcoin to save the day again. What do you know? Because we have Bitcoin mining of methane. So if you go and look at Vespine Energy, is one of the companies doing this. So again, we don't even need to read the rest of this because this is just comedy. This is the fakest news of the day, right? So let's go to Vespine. So we're going to go to Vespine Energy and look at what they're doing. So they are mining self-sustaining microgrids, mitigating methane gas, and creating financial value by pairing clean energy generation with uninterruptible data processing, requiring no grid connection or pipeline build-out. So they're mining Bitcoin with methane gas. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't make it up. And again, why wouldn't Bill Gates be investing in this company? Shouldn't he be investing billions into this company? Isn't that interesting? However, he doesn't have control of that money, so he doesn't want to promote Bitcoin, right? He was just at Davos ilk. They all just were bashing on Bitcoin, saying how irresponsible it is and energy and blah, 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 blah. Unfortunately for them, none of the data is with them. 60 to 70% of all Bitcoin mining is actually renewable energy. It's the most, I think, of any industry, actually, already. Only 14 years in, and we already Bitcoin is already the hardest money on earth, the best money on earth, doing the most for technology, underbanked, climate change, doing the most for social justice. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. So go check this out. Vespine, what's going on here. And this is something that if you're really into Mr. Tollbooth and what he is talking about here, again, just imagine being these people that think that this is the problem to be focusing on when we actually have solutions. If you actually thought this was a problem, we have Vespine and many other companies that are now doing this, that use flared gas, methane, whatever it is, to mine Bitcoin, to change it and channel it into digital energy, monetary energy. You can't make this stuff up. We have the solutions though, guys. We have the receipts. It's all here for us. It's all here. We're going to continue outing these people, these rent seekers, these grifters, Mr. Tollbooth and his ilk, the Davos crowd that wants you to eat bugs. They just passed a law in Germany that they got to put, like, you know, cricket powder now in foods. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. If you want to be free, this is freedom advice, not financial advice. If you want to be free, if you want to be sovereign, if you want to be wealthy, healthy, and survive what's coming over the next decade or two, then we have to get independent. We have to get resilient. It starts with fixing the money, though. It starts with fixing the money. Then the parasitic adventures that these guys go on, where they steal all of everyone's money through inflation, their wealth, their time and energy is their money. They steal it through inflation and then get to redistribute it into their own pet projects. 10% for the big guy, Ukraine, Afghanistan, trillion-dollar wars, cow farts in Australia. Then you want to move out of that system. You want to move out of that fiat legacy currency and into the hardest money known to man that they can't print more of and they can't steal from you. Period. End of the day. So I appreciate your energy, your time watching this. It's the most important assets we have. Time and Bitcoin. Bitcoin is time. So please share this, like this, subscribe to this channel. Let me know what else you would like to see here, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one.